Scorpios, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. And this is for your January 2021 reading. We're covering love, health, finances, and whatever else comes through for us. So I'll first cover a little bit of health, then work, finances, and then love. And of course, I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box where we'll further clarify, dive in deeper. So if you find it's resonating, want a little bit more information and continue the conversation, that link will be in the description box below. And I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to you guys as well, but if you want to help support my channel, you could also become a member by clicking the join button. But I think it may only show up if you're watching on a desktop or laptop. So I have it linked in the description box below. It's only $1.99 per month, so basically $2 a month. If you want to help support me as well. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, so let's get started. So Scorpios, I already pre-shuffled and laid out the cards just so we can save time because I know I'm covering a little bit more stuff. So hopefully you guys don't mind. So Scorpios, I feel like this month, it's like your rebellious month. It's like you're being this like kind, rebellious soul that's going to be full of surprises, and you are either going to surprise people or people are going to be really surprised by you. And I think it's like you're just really being yourself. You're no longer caring and maybe too much about what people think. You're just walking and dancing by the beat of your own drum. But you're also being kind about it. Like you're not being an a-hole or bitch about it. Like you're just doing things because you want to do it and in your own way this month, okay? And I feel like people sometimes get the wrong idea or get the wrong image or wrong feeling about you. And I think it's because you give off this like mystery, or sometimes they're not sure how to read you, but I feel like you like it that way. So I feel like for this month, you guys, when it comes to your health, 7 is a really important number overall. So this may be a significant number for you. Maybe that's your life path. But I also feel like for this month, it's going to be really important for you to think about how you treat others and how others treat you. And I feel like that's changing. Hopefully for the better, like improving the way you see and treat people and how people treat you is hopefully going to be more harmonious, be a lot better. Okay, I see here that you could be dealing with you could have something when it comes to like your kidneys or bladder, urinary tract area that may cause a little bit of issues, but I feel like if it does, it's gonna get resolved pretty quick. So maybe you sometimes get UTIs or something, or your kidneys are a little bit delicate or fragile. So just make sure you're eating the right foods, or listening to your doctor's recommendations, and make sure you're drinking a lot of fluids this month, okay? I also feel like you may have like tender something in your chest area, or like your boobs area may feel kind of like tender. So just like kind of watch for that. I also feel like it's going to be important for you may have to take care of a family member that's sick, or maybe help a mother, I think, or someone who's like a mother figure for you, or this person may be the one to take care of you, like when you're sick or you have some issues. But honestly, I don't really see any big issues for you when it comes to your health. I feel like you'll be pretty good. If you do get sick, I don't think it's going to be anything major. You're going to be able to bounce back from it pretty fast. Just make sure you're staying hydrated, you're drinking a lot of water. And what helps is to just kind of keep a flask with you or a water bottle with you at all times. So that way you just kind of drink it without really thinking about it, and you're not grabbing for that sugary soda or that Capri Sun or something, okay? And then when it comes to your work, again, I feel like the way you treat others and how they treat you is something that's going to be really important or really relevant with your work and career and school. I think that you're really becoming really smart or a really big expert in whatever you're doing or whatever you're trying to study. I think people are going to be hearing you, acknowledging you, and respecting your views, your opinions really, really well. And you're going to have this like aura of authority. So make sure you're not taking advantage of it or abusing your power, because I feel like you have this like deep, powerful voice about you, or just like when you speak, the way you articulate yourself, people are going to really hear you and understand you, but also side with you and really put importance into what you have to say. So just make sure that you're not taking advantage of it or abusing your power in any way just because you know that you can get away with it. So just be mindful of that, guys, because I do feel like you may be able to get away with certain things even if you know it's not right, but it doesn't mean you should do it. Okay, because sometimes the universe does test you in that way. So just be mindful of that. I feel like you're going to have a lot of talks or a lot of conversations, maybe meetings, projects, things where you're kind of in charge, where you're having to connect the dots or explain, give presentations, stuff like that. Maybe your job involves a lot of communication, writing, typing, talking, stuff like that. So you may be in the spotlight and be able to address a lot of things that are important. So just make sure that you're doing it with the right intentions, with integrity, and you're being honest. But I do feel like you are going to be, just make sure you're not, doing things just for selfish reasons, okay? So I don't see any really big problems with your health and finances. I see that you're having good control over that area of your life, okay? And I feel that with love, I think there is some misunderstandings here. So I feel like where you were is that you were very in control. I think you get a lot of attention. A lot of people like you. A lot of people admire you, Scorpio. It's like, what's new, right? You're really intuitive. You're really in tune. Like, I just feel like you're really able to see through people and you really pick up on things. You catch the vibes people give off to you like really, really fast, probably a lot quicker than like everyone else around you. And you know your worth, you know your value. And I think sometimes you come off fairly intimidating to others, and the person that you're dealing with, the person you were dealing with, I feel like it got frustrated or is frustrated with you because they feel like you may be playing hard to get, or that they have to go above and beyond for you. And maybe they feel like everything that they're doing for you is like not enough, or you're not acknowledging it, or you don't appreciate it possibly. And this may not be true, but this is how they feel. Okay. And you're like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? I'm just being me. What do you mean? What are you talking about? They're feeling frustrated because they may think that you think you're like, a god, a goddess, and you are indeed, but they may be feeling like their efforts are not getting acknowledged, or, you don't appreciate maybe what they're doing, or what they're, things that they do for you or that they say to you. And they may all of a sudden disconnect. Maybe they don't feel very connected to you, or they don't feel very loved by you right now, possibly. And this may be wrong. You may love them and care about them, but I think this is how they feel. And I think this is a very karmic connection, actually, because it seems like they may have some unresolved trauma or unresolved childhood wounds. As a kid, maybe their mother or their father never gave them the love that they deserved, or they had a really bad breakup growing up or something. And so they always felt like they have to go above and beyond. And maybe you're kind of highlighting those things for them. So they have some issues, and I think this is going to make you be like, okay, and just like not even continue anymore. And they may have expected for you to say something, or to kind of chase after them, or be like, no, I still want this, yada, 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 and like try to convince them not to leave or convince them to stay. But I kind of feel like you may do the opposite and just be like, all right, that's cool. And instead of saying a lot, you may just go quiet and not really do anything and kind of slow down. And instead you just kind of reclude, you go off, do your own thing, and you mind your own business. And I think that's going to really throw this person off, because you're being really quiet, you're not reacting. And I think what they're doing is that they're trying to get a reaction from you, but because they're not getting a reaction from you, that is like driving them even crazier. And it looks like they may they used to have this big, or they used to maybe seem to have this big wall and barrier to try to protect themselves. But maybe now they just may be like, oh, screw it, and not even try to pretend like they're not hurt, or pretend like they don't care. They just may go kind of off. And I don't know, I just feel like their behavior may seem kind of a little erratic or weird to you. But I think you don't even care that much. I feel like you don't even care. Like, you're not really bothered by it. You're gonna go off, do your own thing. And I feel like maybe this person required too much of your attention than you're willing to give. And that could have been something that you feel maybe was not as compatible for you. Like, maybe this person's very needy. Maybe they need a lot of validation, a lot of attention. And you're just like, I'm not that type. And so maybe for you, this was better and you're kind of surprised at what happened, or surprised at maybe how you're reacting to it. But I think this is going to lead you to actually want to do some inner work and have some quiet time for yourself, and maybe look and analyze maybe what it is that you're looking for. What kind of little things can you check for next time when dealing with someone? So I don't think you were actually all the way invested into this person or into this connection, to be honest, but they were. And I think that's why they got so upset. So this person could have gone off on you and, got really mad at you. And you're like, whoa, why are you so mad at me? Like, what are you talking about? And I think it's because they were more invested than you were. Okay. And honestly, I think they're kind of like a little bit of a baby. And 9 is repeated twice here, but it's funny because yours is in the upright and theirs in the reverse. So I feel like you are the one that kind of has more of the spiritual power, like higher knowledge, and they're kind of still evolving, still trying to grow. And that's why they leech onto you, or like gravitate and attach themselves to you so much. And I think that's their lesson with you. That's part of their karmic connection. Their karmic lesson with you is to practice non-attachment, because they may get attached too fast and then try to do the most when maybe it's not even reciprocated. Okay, so you, without even knowing or doing anything, I think you're helping to give this person a lesson. Okay, all right, so we're gonna dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they want you to know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So I would love for you guys to join me on there. The link will be below. And also, if you want to help support my channel, you can join and become a member for only $1.99 a month, so basically $2. And yeah, leave me a comment, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so that you never miss a reading. All right, so take care, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.